Hey everyone, it's Nick and Jay, and today we're going to talk about luxury cars in Lemons, and specifically the Infiniti M45. Now, I know what everyone on the internet is thinking. Infiniti M45? $500 my ass!
Yeah, the M45 was this high-powered, high-cost, quasi-luxury car from Infiniti. Well, more luxury means more features. More features means more to go wrong. And not only that, but each one of these quasi-luxury cars, they have a handful of unique problems that are only their own and therefore basically unsolvable.
That's right. But let's talk about this specific Infiniti for a second. This is a second generation Infiniti M series, and it's actually a fairly rare car. Why you ruin classic? It was only sold in the US for 3 model years, and the US market version, as opposed to the Japanese version, which was a Nissan Gloria that only came with a 6-cylinder, American version only came with the 340 horsepower V8, which was shared with the Infiniti Q45.
This is the new Infiniti Q45. Now, pretend this is acid rain.
Now, the Q45, I gotta digress. The Q45 was a fantastic car. Back in 1990, Q45 comes out, LS400 come out. They're basically contemporaries. Well, the LS400 by Toyota clearly is a better car, but the Q45 was fantastic. It was way more fun. It was fast. It was quiet. It steered great. You could drive with the rear end. It had funky detailing. I loved the Q45. You know, it was 1990 and Nissan has never made a car that good again. And one of the best things about that car, and the only thing that really survived about that car going forward to future Infinitis, was that 340 horsepower motor. You put that in a Lemons car, it is going to dominate, right?
No! Yeah, on paper, it should dominate. But again, here's the thing about Lemons grade modern luxury cars. They're incredibly complicated, and they often have something wrong with them that's impossible to track down.
Yeah, and you know the only thing more important than horsepower is actually being running. So the Wayslo M45, when it runs, which is incredibly rare, sure, it's pretty fast, but most of the time, the incredibly unfixable, self-defeating, non-start burglar alarm is going off, so they get in the car, okay, gotta go, got everything ready, click, my visor is down, my Hans is attached. That happens all the time. Then when they do get the car running, the other problem is, for reasons nobody knows, it would just go into limp home mode. No reason at all, driving around, this is great, I'm crossed up, I'm gonna pass that 10 horsepower, 30 mile an hour top speed, all race long.
All of that conspired to make Team Wayslo not dominate. In fact, at least one race, it got waxed by a Studebaker. So, while you might think that we here at Lemons would regard such a modern, powerful car as not being in the spirit of the event, watching a whole team collectively bang their heads against the wall while repeatedly turning their car off and turning it back on again to try to fix some unfixable problem, that is definitely in the spirit of Lemons.
Yeah, so we don't want to see this kind of 340 horsepower luxury car running flawlessly and running away with the race, but you know what? Not a lot of danger of that.
Hey, what happened to Team Wayslo anyway? Did they ever sort out the problems with this Infiniti?
Yeah, they did. They poured gasoline on it, put a match on it, burned it to the ground, and bought a Ford Focus. I'm crossed up. I'm gonna pass that.